go and kill these people. How can you tell me that the same? Let me inform Biafrans and lovers of Biafra. Do you know it's only in Nigeria that people that want to kill you, those Fulani terrorists, they will call you on your own cell phone and talk to you, say, tomorrow we will come and kill you. In fact, keep this your daughter for us. We like him. They will be monitoring your activities. If you want to run away before that day, they will capture you on the road, block your motor, your vehicle, and arrest you that place, and maltreat you. After having whatever they like with your wife or with your daughter, they will kill you, as they have tell you on your phone conversation. And let me remind you, Nigerian government have said that all phones should be registered for them to be able to track down. Who are they tracking down? It's only Ipob. But the real danger with the real terrorists and banditry, they leave them because these people is their brainchild. These people is their vision. These people is working in accordance of their plan 2022. That is why you never hear them, these bandits, like their very spirit, like their ghosts. I cannot see them. You can never hear that they capture how many bandits, they capture how many Fulani terrorists, they capture Boko Haram. You can never hear it. But every day you will be hearing they kill this person, they kill this person, they kill this person, they kill this person, because all of them are working in conformity with the Fulani terrorist government. All of them are working in accordance with what the Fulani government have laid down. Or in fact, they are working according to their instructions. That is why they claim in Kaduna, claim in Zamfara, claim in Bauchi, claim in every part of North, and nothing is going on because these people is the people that work for them. They paid them. Even for people that care for our foreign friends who cares to listen or cares to know. Remember, there is a one bandit, one terrorist man they captured in North. They asked him, he said that LFI is the one that's sponsoring them. In fact, it's government that giving them gun, sending gun from helicopters. Who care to know? We know. So all these nonsense people are saying, pretending as if nothing is going on. Everybody knows it's Nigerian government that's sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria to kill the indigenous people. Because Fulani that they occupy their solo is an immigrant. They are not indigenous people. That is, even Buhari is no more. Buhari is late. A lot of things are going on in the South Republic, and people are just pretending as nothing is going on. The same cabals in Asolok is people that want to kill. In fact, they claim the indigenous people. Once they kill them, they go bring their siblings, their kings, their kindred in other part of Sahel of Africa. Bring them, or push them. They will now settling in different those land they are grabbed. Because their point is to make sure they kill indigenous people and they will now take their position. And this thing happening day by day on Nigeria. Nothing is going on. Nothing is happening. And this thing happening, this claim is persisting happening on daily basis. And people are doing this thing, are being motivated, encouraged, give them more money with help of Gumi, Abubakar Gumi, Shakira Abubakar Gumi. People scholar, they call him a religious scholar. It's people like him are encouraging people. When these terrorists are, when they run out of money, they're broke, they will now kidnap many people. They will contact the family to pay so a huge amount of money. The money will be paid. They will bring more ammunition and continue their work. So who is fooling who? In fact, and I don't even see the reason why Zoological Republic have been in existence, because there is so much corruption in this world. In the first place, there is no reason Zoological Republic will be in existence up till this hour. Zoological Republic is supposed to be dissolved within the wink of eyes, because F is the embodiment of chaos, the embodiment of corruption, the embodiment of evil, the embodiment of, in fact, anything evil you can name them on this life. That is what Zoological Republic represents. I don't know why they still exist. It's because the world had changed. There is a corruption all over the world. And these evil people are continuously moving moving here and there, causing more mayhem. Where have been late long ago and be buried in Saudi Arabia. Nobody is talking about that one again. The same that way they come out and pretend as if everything is all right. When even they're bringing this bogus allegation against our leader, MAZI and the Khan, said he called a Buhari profile. Why not bring him allegation that Buhari is late? Sometimes I don't know if these people and people, whether anywhere, all of them are gentlemen now. Do they have brain? They don't have brain. It's only kill, and the bribe. I give you this money because they are virus. Once they come in contact with a white man will change brain. Then white man will turn upside down because these people are very virus people. Once they come in contact with the huge amount of money they will give you, you will not be able to resist it. Because maybe since you're born, you never see such amount of money, you never come across such huge amount of money in your life. That is why they are virus carrier. Any people they come in contact, they will pollute that person. Any people they come in contact, they will infect that person. Even if you say, no, I don't want, the ones they come, after they come with moment with you, they go, your language will change. You begin to speak in tongue. Yeah, no problem. I call you tomorrow. Because they have bribed. That is why they bribe. Even they don't have money again to bribe, they begin to bring loans. $16 billion. You think that these loans they want to bring it to build one civilization or build some infrastructure or build Janja weed. White man will think we bring this thing to create more job opportunity. You don't know they're creating job opportunity for killers. Making life more difficult. You're giving them money, giving the loans to make people miserable, make Nigerians to be so hard for people. Money you give them, they will use it to buy more ammunition. Make sure those people that are coming from Sahel, people that is in Libya, that they claim that maybe they don't have their work is to kill. Maybe they don't have any job again. They call them to come into Nigeria. They completed them to name them bandits. But in real sense, this is a Fulani terrorists. They are massacring people on a daily basis, killing men and women. And when they get loans, they're thinking they want to build one infrastructure, create job opportunity with such a huge amount of money. Things will change. They will touch many lives, even millions or thousands of Nigerians. Ooh. Touching life, they will touch that life to enter grave, early grave. That is how they're touching the life of men and women. Pray that Nigerian government did not touch you, because once they touch your life, you will end up in 6 feet. Other advanced country, when government touch your life will change for good. But when zoological public government touch your life, you will go down 6 feet. That is how ask people, if you not believe what I'm saying, ask people in Zombe, ask people in Oro, ask people that they set their hands on breast, ask them people how Nigerian government touch their life. They will explain better. Because here we not gossip. Here we tell you naked truth. Here we speak the only truth, nothing but the truth. Ask them how Nigerian government touching the life of people in the East. When they touch your son will disappear. When they touch your daughter will disappear. If you're a journalist, when you do not comply with what they said, you will disappear. That is how Nigerian people, government-led evil government, touching the life of Nigerians. Once they touch your life, you will disappear. Pray that the hand of the zoological public will not touch into your life. Because when they touch, your life will not change for good. It will change for evil. If they will stay keeping you alive. Many people are praying, God touch me, God touch me. Hey, white man will think, when we now take loans and we now budget this thing, do this thing. The first of all is to create job opportunity for us to be able to pay that money even before the time. But in zoological public, the half of money will go to the pocket of those people that are planning those cabals. $18 million will be at raw. What I mean raw, not even say the budget of this. In that huge amount of money comes, 8 will be still immediately. The remaining 8 will be shared for useless contract. And that contract, they will do only 10%, if at all. That is why during the time of Jonathan, he said that Nigerian politicians don't do corruption. What they do is steal. It's only wise men will understand when Jonathan that is not good at talking. When he speaks that Nigerian politicians, they don't do corruption, they don't corrupt, they're not corrupt, but they the thief. When thief come into your house, you keep $1 million. He will take down the whole $1 million and go away. That is a thief. Corruption is when you now do some ask you to go do like a load 1 kilometer. The money is $1 million US. You now add 1.3. Later you take $300,000, put in your pocket. That is a corruption. But in Nigeria, white man, that is a very fine. If they can be able to do in that way in Nigeria, it's still good. But in Nigeria, when they say this 1 kilometer load, it will cost $1 million US. They will say that it will cost $3 million US. The whole $3 million US, they will pocket it in their pocket and go. That is a thief. It's not a corrupt. For you to understand the mindset of Nigeria, that is how Nigeria work. So tell me, how can somebody will now say we want to do a load that will now 1 kilometer, and the normal price to the cost of that building that load will construct that load will be only $1 million US. But they will now allocate themselves where they will now say that the cost will be 3 million. The whole 3 million, they will pocket it, and the one white man and people, they will now pose with some machine, heavy machine, and they will now scrap that load, show you after that flag off of that particular project. That is end. That is how Nigeria works. Tell me, how can these people, morons, can return that 16 billion? How can they pay back this money? There is nothing good in zoological property. That is why when you're talking for a human being, you know that they have brain to reason. But in Nigeria, that is why our leader, like to call them zoological republic. You're not expecting something good from it. You're not expecting for them for change. You're not expecting for them to touch. When they touch your life, you will melt. When they touch your life, you will disappear. So pray, as I continue telling, warning youth, especially in Biafra land, pray that these people will not touch you, because once they touch your life, you will disappear. Nothing good come to them. And that is why we are here. We now support total dissolve of zoological republic. Nothing good is coming from there. That is why things are happening. That is why they are on rampage, killing people, setting their houses ablaze. Let me remind you, these people that claim is indigenous people. So tell me, how can zoological republic move forward? When you will within your eyes, in your kolo eyes, before your eyes, in a broad daylight, you see military, they use guns, shoot people, kill men and women, set their house on fire. Nothing will happen. Let me remind you, what happened in Enugu, what Nigerian what they call it, a military whatsoever, what they call it, a military relative officer. That is the one that their spokesman. What did he say? He's not concerned about the house they set on fire. He's not concerned about young men that end their life. What is concerned? He reminds his military soldiers that when they are going on duty, they must not take phone for them to stop videoing what they are doing. Imagine, he's not even care about the effort these people committed. He not even care about people, their life that he lost. He not even care that houses they set on ablaze. He not care about it. What is care for them for not continue, because this same way they don't have rent. So for them to continue, for them to stop exposing themselves. That's why what he is care for. He don't care even if they go and wipe an entire village out. It's not their business. They don't care. What they care is when they're doing this act, when they're committing this evil, nobody should expose it. Because if in a normal country, by now you will be here that these men and women that their face is shown in the video, they will be court-martialed. Then, is it surprising you? Because they are the people that send them to go and do that and finish them. That is why even their commander will say, go there, finish them up, kill them, finish them. Over and over, you will hear this voice, and they will now holding our leader said he's speaking hate speech. What kind of hate speech? Where that is every clear that Buhari is no more. Buhari is dead. Why not touch our leader that he said the Buhari is late since 2017? Why you just not want to talk about that one? Why? I think before you said you want to bring this nonsense allegation to our leader, you first of all bring a leader. Our leader said that Buhari is no more. Let us go and do a call for international people. Let them do investigation. No, Buhari is still alive or not. After now, call to these people just calling fanfare, just story, because they occupy the sensitive positions. They occupy the whole post. They occupy things and they are doing the way, and our people are helping them. That is what drive me crazy. It's our people that giving them this mandate, allowing them. They are on rampage, killing men and women, because they know that they have a limited time. That is why they are on rampage, killing men and women. Any place they occupy. Do you know the reason they're not yet occupying the Biafran land is because of Eastern Security Network? That is why they're trying all their best to occupy. Because what they're doing in Kaduna, when they kill, go. In fact, if you not believe what we are saying, go and do investigation. Investigate in Kaduna for you to see for yourself what is going on there. That is why when they kill, after killing people, they make sure they set that house ablaze. So when you return back, you will not see where you can lay your hand. What they will do, because these people are people that delighted in living in bush, they will now mold this, what they call it, a mud house. That one they use sand, ordinary sand with water mold. They will mold it and use some leaf, do their roof. They stay in that place because that is their life. They don't care. So as you, as normal person that live in a normal house, your house has been set in place. Your all everything, your clothes, your food, everything has set in place. How can you start life again? They will now open one camp for you and children to stay in that place. And when you try to go back, they will form them. These people are coming back. They will ambush you and kill you again. You will see them. That is how the grabbing land. Why there was unable to do the same, replicate the same thing in Biafra land is because of our gallant men and women that stand them in our bushes. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, he shall live. If not the help of Eastern Security, when they kill, they will occupy that forest. But our men are in that forest, repaying them back. Because if not without this help of our Eastern Security Network, I don't know what will be our fate by now. And this Janjaweed are very corrupt in nation. That is why I tell you, because whatever I said, any place we can be able to prove it, we can be able to give you details. Why I say, I have already explained, these people are virus. That is why they can bribe their way out to any place they are. They bribe. Because money you did not work for, money that did not come from your land, when you spend it, you spend it any way you like because you did not suffer to occupy that money. That is why they are number one in bribe in the whole world. They can bribe anything. That is why once you come in contact with them, the virus they carry will infect you immediately. That is why white man, once you meet Janjaweed, after that, you come for justice and equity. Once they are touching your life will become meaningless again. You go back, when they ask you what information, you started, we have evidence. You will ask why so-called embassy in Zoological Republic, are they not to have intelligence unit? Are they not to have undercovers? Are you telling me that all this intelligence unit in the Zoological Republic, they're not knowing what is going on in the Zoological Republic? Are you telling me they're not giving the accurate report to their government? Are they closing their eyes in what is going on? For everybody, if common man, layman knows that his Nigerian government are sponsoring terrorism against indigenous people. Why they're not giving accurate information to their countries? Because the Janjaweed have infected these people with their virus. Their virus. these people will stand up because they are world leaders. They will stand up and say, no, this thing is over. This is not good. This is not right. But today they're not speaking. Why? Because Janjaweed have infected them with the virus. That is why people are no longer speaking the truth. Because if you are Biafran, Janjaweed touch you, or Duduwa, when Janjaweed touch your life, will disappear. If you are white man, when they touch you, you will never know truth again. That is what they does. For Biafra, when they touch you, you will disappear. They will kill you. Oduduwa is under probability. They will also kill you. Unless if you are their pet, and if you are puppet, you're not walking accordance. You're now kind of what should I say? You don't have anything to offer again. They will waste you. They will kill you because it's the same thing with other people. When you still giving them information, you are now useful. They will keep you. But remember, you still, when they touch you, will also disappear. When you don't have anything to offer them again, they call you to bring the information. You're unable to give them information again. They will kill you because they know you're still Nyamere, you're still Biafra. So it doesn't make any difference whether you support what we are doing, whether you don't support it. What they see you as a traitor. You still remain traitor. Like people like Joey Bokwe, you still remain traitor in the eyes of Janjaweed. Whether you believe me today or you don't believe me today, you're still a traitor. There's nothing you do to fool. I mean, they will run for you in this life. They see you as a traitor. You still remain. If you don't know, ask Ojo Sakalo. When you stop giving them what they need, they will do you everything because they see you as a potential threat. Even not as a culture. That is why our people are very useless. They will go to place and build in order to praise them. You cannot praise the Janjaweed. You cannot praise them. Nothing you do in this life, they will run for you. Do anything you can, they will still hate you. So what I'm saying this afternoon from this part of the world, for us to know the reason why Janjaweed is on rampage, killing people, setting their houses on place. The reason is very simple. When they kill, they set their house on place. They occupy. They kill, they set their house on place. They occupy. But they was unable to replicate the same thing in Biafra and because of the help of Eastern Security Network. And all of us at Biafra, we need to work hard. Go to Kaduna, not even South Kaduna. Go to North. See what they are doing with indigenous people. See what they are doing with Hausas. When they kill them, they set their house on place. They will bring their siblings, their kin Fulani from Sahel. They will come back with their 7 wives, 8 wives, 9 wives, occupy, build their mother house, occupy that place immediately. Those indigenous people will not go back. Even when they try to mobilize themselves, go back. The government will want them not to go back. If they refuse to go back, government, because his government is the Janjaweed, government is the terrorist. He will call those men, these people are going back. They will come back and kill that people again. For you to know how geological public are learning. Zoo are finished. It's me and you that will allow this content that is living in supporting machine that is still breathe. If we act well, this country will be finished at any moment because it's living in borrowed time. By now, zoo not supposed to be exist. I don't know why zoo still exists. In fact, it's because of people that is very intelligent people, so-called intellectuals. That is why zoo still exist. And what is very ironic is in this thing is that these men will travel to Dubai. They will travel. They will have 24/7 electricity. They will see security everywhere. Things will be very nice. And guess what? Their children is not even living in zoological republic. They're living outside the world. They're living in the Western world, having funds, eating money. When they will come with thousands of troops, convoy, securing them. Even call those Fulani bandits, don't attack this side because my son is at home. Our people is at home, don't attack. They say, okay, no problem, boss. Because all of them are working hand in hand. It's for us to see it and call it a quit. If we say no, and all of us are stand up, Nigeria zoo is just finished. What is going on in zoo? It's we that is giving this zoo supporting machine to live. That is why Fulani are sucking, milking our natural resources, using it to be a virus to foreigners. You people in Biafra and don't know how this Nigerian government runs different countries with their virus. They are carriers. So if you don't know it today, understand one thing, that Fulani with their virus. When they meet foreign people, they will infect them with their COVID, with Ebola. I'm not talking about fiscal Ebola. It's their corrupt mindset. When they bring that money, even foreigners, you cannot be able to resist that money. You will dance to their tune. That's what I mean when I talk about their virus. I'm not talking about their current fiscal virus. No. Because the type of children we have nowadays is, when you speak in parable, you do not explain it, they will not understand what you're talking about. That is why I'm trying to explain more for us to understand. When I talk Fulanis, Janjaweed, Fulani Kabas, Fulani terrorists, their virus. And their virus is not just only COVID. Their virus is combination of Ebola, HIV, COVID-19, Delta, whatever, Delta variant. Joined together. That is what they are carrying. When they meet you as a foreigners, they will use you to infect you. And once they infect your life, you begin to speak in tongue. I'm not talking about the Christian speaking in tongue. You're talking in a strange language. When you say yes to people, when people meet you again, you say no. You say them tomorrow. Because these people have infected you. They have bribed you. That's what I mean. That they are infected, they are carrying. That is why people are afraid of them. It's like they have their technology superior. No! It's the virus they carry in their bodies, make government of the world afraid of them. They can corrupt any people in any place, any part of the world. They're not strong, they're not in anything, not about intellectual, not about technology, not about anything. But it's because of the money they get in Biafra, and they can corrupt any government in the world. That is why they are carrier. I call them carrier today. That is a takeaway. When you someone asks you, what do you gain? What do you learn today in this broadcast? Tell them that Janjaweed is a carrier. In fact, carrier is not just ordinary carrier. It's a combination of Ebola. It's a combination of virus. It's a combination of Ebola. It's a combination of COVID-19. That is what makes a terrorist Janjaweed. Because any place they call, they will corrupt that country. Any country come in contact with them, they corrupt that mindset of that country. Very wicked and heartless people. And we're here to speak it the way we are, the way it is. We don't need to mere word. We need to speak it the raw truth. That is why we are going on rampage, killing people, killing indigenous people in Biafra land. If they finish kill, they will not be able to occupy because Eastern security is there. But what they do is they will go and set the houses on place. Even, do you know, the other time, even prior to this election in Anambra, they even went to villages, steal banana, military men. I thought we have a rule of engagement. Only in Zoological Republic you will bring Boko Haram. 1 month, you sold a military uniform, give him, ask him. Once you see he's a Biafra man, a dress well, kill. If many people there, don't kill, abduct. When you go to where there is no people, you kill that person. It's only in Nigeria. You will see such a thing. There is no rule of engagement. Anywhere they see them, there is a last time they even steal people that cook stew. What they call it? A woman that cook stew and rice. They invaded their house, take that rice, a pot of rice, and they eat all, and they even enjoy themselves. No shame, no rule of engagement. It's only very useless and short-out people. I hate these people, honestly speaking. Very wicked people. No rule of engagement. Anything available, they enter house, they see money, they take. Anything they see, they take, they rob, they don't care. Because they tell them that Biafra land is a conquered place. Do as you want. No rule of engagement. But mind you, in the north, they will send their Biafran soldier, Biafran people from east that will stay working in Nigeria army. They will send them in north. When the person is mistakenly shoot somebody wounded somebody in the leg, they will court-martial that person, they will kill that person, sending that person to death by hanging. But these people are displaying their machine gun, killing people at will. Nothing like court-martial, nothing happens because they are untouchable. It's only for us to work well. If people can stay nursing the mindset that tomorrow zoo will be okay, tomorrow things will be okay, tomorrow this will happen, you know you are living in denial life. You're not in reality. You're not living in this planet. You are living in a denial. These people never have mindset to change. They never have mindset to come back. They never have mindset to turn around. What their plan and everything there, even from day one, go and conquer, go and kill, occupy. This is what they know. And that is what they have been doing effectively and not. They have claimed people and occupying their land. And they're doing it speedily, more than we can anticipate. Many people don't even understand what is going on in the north. Because they have silent men and women that are supposed to speak for North. They have silenced them. When you speak truth, they will assassinate that person. When you speak truth, they will buy high secret service. They will go and kill that person. That is what they have been doing. They will poison. They will do all manner of things because you speak the truth. They will kill. They will wage war in any way, in any kind, in any form, in any shape. But we're here to speak the truth. Because the only thing that can save all truth in this life is truth, nothing but the truth. And that truth must be spoken. Nobody can stop us. Janjaweed are so corrupt. But I will stop here because I will need to call my colleagues for him to do justice to this. Why Fulani-led government in Nigeria are on rampage, carrying and setting houses ablaze. I hand the microphone back to you, Maz Opamwa, please. I hope my speech has been so long, but please do justice to this topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Oscar Okeke. Mazi Oscar Okeke, you have really done justice to this topic. You have really said it all. In fact, I am beginning to wonder which area I am going to touch because you have already covered almost every aspect about these Janjaweeds, about the Fulani-led government of Nigeria that are busy occupying the lands of the indigenous people, trying to take over. But I will go ahead to touch maybe a few places. I will come in different direction. You have made known about this particular virus. These people, the way they behave, the way they act, the way they go ahead, even to bribe people with the money that comes from resources in Biafra land. And the question is, what is our people doing in regards to this? Everybody is folding hands and watching. Are we standing aside and just look? Oh, today is Sunday. Maybe some will say, oh, we go to church and we will pray. Let us pray. And we continue praying and praying. This issue is not just an issue that one will go to his secret place or go to a religious gathering or go to a religious house and pray and shout and go back and start doing nothing. We all have a role to play. We all have one way or the other that we must do what we ought to do to stop these invaders, to stop these marauders from taking over our land. Because if we fail to do anything, we will have no place to call our home. If we fail to do what we ought to do, we will have no place to call our own land. That was how it started. Today in Ilorin, it is no longer a Yoruba land. In Ilorin, you don't have Oba there. They have taken over there, and all you hear today is Emir of Ilorin. Not only in Ilorin, and they continue to come towards south, and they continue to do the same thing. They kill, they conquer, and they take over the land. These are the 3 steps of the Fulani Janjaweeds. And that is why our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu Ohamadike, he came out and he began to shout about this like a lone voice shouting in the wilderness, telling our people what is about to come, telling our people the plans of the Janjaweed, telling the people the plans of the Fulani, what they are going to do. But some just look at him and say, forget about him. He continued coming on the radio and shouting and doing this. And he did not give up. They called him all sorts of names. He did not give up. In 2015, they tried to shut him down by putting him in Kuje prison. He spent a year and almost 2 years. They tried to take over, they tried to take his life. And luckily, as Chukwuka Abiyama may have it, because he is a man on a mission, and because his mission is not yet complete, no man has any right to take his life away. And God preserved him. And when he reappeared in Israel, he continued with the same message, telling people about this virus, as you rightly mentioned, MAZI Osco. He continued to tell people, beware of this, beware about what is to come. When you see them campaigning about election, when you see them campaigning about this and that, you will think they are coming to change life. No, they are coming to kill. They are coming to empower their own people, to give them guns, to give them what they will use in killing you and taking over your land. And how do these people do this? They will come to a community, you will see the army. In their security meeting, they will have a meeting. Okay, now we don't want any civilian to hold any kind of weapon or any kind of ammunition. And they will make it as a law. And they will start going house by house, house by house, taking any form of ammunition, be it a shotgun, be it pistol, be it double barrel, Okamed, whatever you may call it. They will collect it from people. And by the end of the day, the poor masses will not have anything to protect themselves from. Don't you see that they are working hand in hand? From the top, they will make an order that will favor their foot soldiers. Go and take their ammunition from them. And after that, they will equip their foot soldiers, the Fulani Janjaweeds, and they will come. When they come to your house, you don't have any weapon again to protect yourself. You don't have any gun to protect yourself. That is why I am advising our people, especially those in Biafra land. You must have something to protect yourself with. Do not listen to any government announcement about surrendering your weapon, about giving up whatever you have that you should protect yourself with. By the way, let me assure you that self-defense is your right. Self-defense, it is your right. You will not fold your hands and let anybody come and take your life away. You have the right to protect yourself. Exactly what the Benue State Governor Autumn, he said that they will start empowering people. I mean, they will start giving people weapons. He tells people that Benue State people will protect themselves. He in fact, he encouraged everybody, if you don't have AK-49, at least go get AK-47. If you don't have AK-47, go and get double barrel. If you don't have double barrel, even go and get Okamed. Go and get pistol. Okay, now you don't have this. Go and get knife, sharpen it. If you don't have any kind of knife, go and get ass, ebubu, and keep it. You must have something to protect yourself. Do not die like a fool. Do not die like a coward. Because the plans of these people are just simple. Go out there, take whatever thing they will use to protect themselves. After you might have collected it, then you go there on rampage, kill them at will, and nobody will stand up to defend them. They also have their other tactics they are implying. You see them, they will come in a village and they will try to arrest all the young men, all the able-bodied young men in the community. They will just label them ESN, label them IPOB, give them any kind of name. They give them any kind of name and say they are the unknown gunmen. They are the people causing trouble in the community. They are doing this and they are doing that. And the worst part of it is that even our governors have now turned to their own slaves, have turned to the slaves of the Fulani Janjaweed. Because before they will go into that seat, they must go there and swear an oath of allegiance. I will obey whatever thing you will say. I will do whatever thing you will say. I will say, in fact, I will implement it the way you want it. All I want is to be governor. And what shall it profit you, Devil Omahe? After being governor, your people are being killed, your people are being slaughtered, and your place becomes so desolate. What shall it profit you, Obiano, that your people are, your place is being invaded, and they continue to kill people in Ihiala? What shall it profit you? Even the Supreme Court administrator, Sheikh Ozadenja, Ozadema, whatever, hope or hopeless. What shall it profit you? That you will spend those little years there, and by the end of the day, you will have a very bad name. That even in the future, nobody will ever name any of their child Hope Ozadema. That name, Ozadema, shall be erased from our history because of people like you, because of the character that you portray. And like I was saying in the beginning, these people, they will make order from the beginning, and from there, from the head, and they will send their foot soldier for you to know that they are working hand in hand to make sure that they will kill our people, to make sure that they will conquer the indigenous people, to make sure that they will take over their land. If whenever they have their security meeting, ask yourself, who are those in their security meeting? Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, Fulani. Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, Fulani. And you continue, you know all of them. Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari Onye, Fulani. National Security Advisor, what's his name? Major General Babagana, Monguno. From where? Fulani. And even if you go to the only Chief of Defense Staff, okay, Lucky Rabo, converted, also a Muslim, by the way, so it doesn't make any difference. And Chief of Army Staff, General Farouk Yahaya, Ebe, Fulani, and all these people, they gather whenever they are there, they planned. Okay, we are there, let us do what we're supposed to do. You also Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Zubairu Gambo, Fulani, Chief of Air Staff. Let's skip that one. I have forgotten the name of that man. The Director General of even National Intelligence Agency. What's this man's name? Ahmed Rufai. From where? Ahmed Rufai Abubakar. Who? Fulani. All these people are Fulani. When they call their security meeting, each time that you hear that the imposter in the Aso Rock is presiding over a security meeting, just know that there is a gang up going on against you, Biafrans. Whenever they call a meeting, bear it in mind that they have gathered to talk, to discuss, to plan, and to lay out ways to implement on ways to take over our land. And the question comes back again. Shall we fold our hands and continue to look at these people to take over our land? They are on rampage. They continue to do whatever thing they do. They take all the key positions in the government. And not only in the government. Let me break it down a little bit. Okay, now we've talked the aspect of the government. Let's talk about the terrorists. Causing havoc in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. You talk about them. That starts from Boko Haram. Boko Haram, is it from where? Where? Tell me. Fulani. They are there. All these Almajiris. They continue to do all they had, having a field day. And even the military, the soldiers, they don't do anything. By the end of the day, what would they do? They will arrest some. And Malami, Abubakar Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, and also the Minister of Justice, He will give one order or the other, and they will say, oh, they have repented. We are going to rehabilitate them. We are going to rehabilitate them so that they will not continue to terrorize our land and all this. And this rehabilitation program, we are mapping out $150 billion. Where is the money coming from? Biafra land. And they will use it to bring this Boko Haram into the military, into the Nigerian army. Because they want all area. These people are on mission. And they are doing all they have to do so that their mission will be accomplished. I don't know if you're hearing me. No, let me repeat it again. I said these people are on mission. And they are doing everything possible to accomplish their mission. That's one of the reasons why they did all they can. Even from here, going to another country, inter-country terrorism, or should I rather say gangsterism, to go and abduct our leader and rendition him to Abuja and all that. They did all these things because they know MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is the man that have seen tomorrow, the man that has their blueprint at the palm of his hand, the man that has continued to shout and raise his voice even when people are blind, the man that has continued to wake up our people from their dream and their slumber, the man that has given us a hope for tomorrow, the man that has opened our eyes. I know nobody can then but MAZI Nnamdi Kanu has opened our eyes, and now we can see their plans. We can see what they don't mean anything good for us. We can now see their plans even as they keep coming. That was the reason why they tried to take away MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. He has done nothing. He has committed no crime known under the law in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. They cannot even establish one against them. That's one of the reasons why they continue to do one or two things to keep him there under detention, to see if they will cause confusion, or to see that if they will destroy the structure that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu has built. But they did not know that there are a lot that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu have taught us. And we will continue to raise our voice as students of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu on the Radio Biafra. What we have learned from MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, we will continue to replicate them, to tell our people to be at alert, to wake up, to open their eyes. Do not let these people overrun you. Do not let these people overrun us. If you keep quiet, according to history, it will now, let's say, fast forward 200 years coming. They will say, oh, before this land was inhabited by the so-called Igbos, or the other side by some indigenous Biafrans, ethnic Biafrans, or Anam from here, or Igbo-speaking Biafra, before the Fulanis invaded the land and conquered them, and conquered them, and now take over the land. Just like even some Western countries, well-known countries, go read about Australia, you will know about the Aborigines of Australia. And you ask yourself now, where are they now? They live in urgent poverty in a certain place, and those that conquered them have taken over the land, and they are now enjoying all about the land. When they want to talk, they will just map out money and say, oh, this money is for the Aborigines. If we did not take time, it will be our story in years to come. They will now map out some little money, little percent from the resources being gotten from our land, and say, oh, this is for the Aborigines of the land, those that were here before we came and conquered them. Okay, we will send their kids to school. Let's give them a little of this, and we will turn out to be beggars and slaves in our own land, kneeling down in our own land to eat from the crumbs and the particles of food that fell down from the table, whereas we should be the one having the position in that particular table. So Biafrans, we should wake up wherever you are. If you are still sleeping, it is time to wake up. If you are still there gossiping, he said, say, and that, it is time to wake up. One problem about our people is the short memory that we have. We have short memory, we forget things so easily, so it is our duty to continue to remind you to make this new in your heart, that you will know that the Fulanis are coming, and they are coming to overrun you. They are coming to take over your land. Do not stay there and fold your hands. Do what you're supposed to do. You have people at home that you need to support them. In fact, every family in Biafra land should have something to protect themselves. If you don't have one in your family, my brother, and you said you're living in diaspora, I mean, I don't think you know exactly what you're doing. Find something, get it. Every family should have one. The war is coming. It is coming. Before they kill you, you kill them before they kill you. You have the right to defend yourself. They are coming. They are foot soldiers, like I mentioned. They use Boko Haram. If you don't know the war, they are coming from the north. Caliphates, that's how they work. The jihadists. They will conquer one territory, make sure here it's settled, we've taken over, they move to the next step, and they move to the next step, and they keep going, they won't stop. Now from Boko Haram, we're hearing about ISWAP. Who are the ISWAP? And what is the full meaning of ISWAP? Islamic State of West African Province. They are fighting in the Chad Basin, they are fighting in Niger, they are there in Zoological Republic of Nigeria, and they keep coming. They are now fighting together. They have one mission. In their mind, they have one mission. Conquer and take over the territory of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, including the Biafran territory. And that is why we are trying to disengage ourselves from the zoo, to disengage ourselves from